whatever it was, it happened. I just got a badass memory.
You don't know who the girl was.
What are we talking about? That first of all.
So apparently, in the book, there's a part in the book where you said that he came in and told you that he had smashed one of your girls.
Oh, when he wrapped up.
Have any of you ever had a friend stab you in the back? Lil Wayne just threw in a bomb that will leave you speechless and emerges out and hit the floor that Drake, Weezy's kid, was courting Wayne's lady while Weezy was incarcerated at Rikers. Yes, you did indeed hear that. The Six talk about a snake move. God himself admitted to Wayne's face that he had slept with Tammy Torres. But wait, it gets even messier. Wayne is the one who brought Drake to Wayne. Drake turned into Young Money and made him famous. Now that he's sleeping with his mentor's hot girl, Drake approaches Rikers with a dejected and guilty expression. Wayne is undoubtedly curious about what has the Sixth. God is obviously shaken when Drake finally lets it out to Wayne saying, "Yeah, it's true, don't F with her like that because I did F her. Can you?"
Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I mean, I was just, that's just how life goes when you locked up. Yeah, I know.
But she's done, you moved on, life is good.
Now that you all know that Wayne isn't a punk, but even he wasn't prepared for this degree of treachery, according to him. Learning that she F Drake was the worst thing he could have learned was unbelievably upsetting. Let's be honest, hearing something like that strikes home. But wait, it gets even better. Tammy Torres, the female Drake was referring to, is a video vixen who has been in Wayne's own music videos. This wasn't just any random chick. Rather, Tammy was a member of Wayne's inner circle, someone he trusted enough to include in his. Wayne then spilled more beans about how he was feeling amid all of this turmoil, saying, "I woke up still feeling effed up about the effed up day that I had. Hell is what it was. Can you blame him?" Videos show that the betrayal was there under his nose the entire time. Imagine being stuck in a cell knowing your girl's out there getting cozy with your protege. That's enough to drive anyone crazy. And here's the kicker: Wayne and Tammy had been dating since 2009. This wasn't just some fling, they were together for a minute before Drake chose to intervene while Wayne was incarcerated. The partnership continued until 2011, although it's unclear how much of that time Tammy was playing both sides. If you believe Drake's betrayal of Lil Wayne was an isolated incident, think again. Remember Naomi Sharon, the up-and-coming singer Drake collaborated with on his Certified Lover Boy album. Well, it turns out that Drake wasn't simply attracted to her vocals, as we're going to dissect this man's pattern of messy behavior. What I am saying, when they were recording music, this man apparently became very intimate with Naomi, and you can guess what happened. Her 8-year engagement ended. Imagine, said Naomi's ex-fiancé, that the tea is piping hot and has been spilt on social media, having the most gorgeous, faithful, and supportive relationship. And then this big chance presents itself. A world-famous person calls your fiancé to sign a record deal, flying you both over, and all of a sudden, all of your trust disappears, leaving you feeling wounded and heartbroken. Damn you, Drake, for really ruining relationships like this. It's your job, but wait, things get more worse. Drake and Kendrick Lamar were having a lot of friction, and Kendrick wasn't willing to tolerate Drake's shady behavior. He's been calling Drake out in his diss songs, highlighting Drake's mistreatment of Wayne while he was incarcerated, make it seem as like Drake is never able to get a break, but in reality he brought this on himself. Now, we have to wonder if Drake is indeed the kind person he seems to be, because it appears from where we are sitting that this man has several personalities. One minute, he acts like a sensitive Toronto kid, and the next, he's robbing people of their girlfriends like it's nothing. This Drake and Wayne rivalry is much more than just two rappers fighting. Consider how it's bringing to light some serious trust concerns throughout the whole music game. Drake and Wayne were akin to a mentor and protege in the Young Money family. If Drake can treat Wayne filthy like that, who can you trust? Their gang has everyone in the business jealous.
No, what happened is they making a book of, I kept a quote unquote like a journal or something when I was in there.
Yeah.
And it was only I did that for myself. Just because I wanted to hear shit that used to be so bored in there, so you do all kind of shit you didn't think you could do.
Called me one day and I was in the barbershop getting my hair cut, and he was like, but it's, he called me from his number, but it was like, and the phone rang and I picked it up and it was like, yo. And I was like, you probably know that voice. I was like, hello? I was like, yo, what's up? I was like, this doesn't sound like my friend. And he's like, yo, what's up? It's Weezy. And it was, it ended up being Wayne. And he was like, I'm starting this thing called Young Money, and I'd really love for you to be a part of it. So I want to fly you out to Houston and meet you. And he did just that the day after, and that formed our relationship.
I mean, when Drake music was brought to me from the homie Jazz, my bro, it was about rap, and I was like, this dude sound different. What I loved about him was that he was sounding just as dope as
It's become more common for fans to monitor their internet comments. Drake has slept with a lot of women. I know a lot of guys that have been waiting for him to fall out. Damn, that's cold. But it gets worse. Another admirer declared categorically that any woman who meddles with Drake is naive. He will never truly settle down with them. This goes beyond resentment and strained relationships. It's also interfering with the music. You would think that when artists can't trust one another, they'd be eager to collaborate. Hell no, we could be witnessing less collaboration since everyone is looking out for themselves. What do you guys think? Is Weezy truly over the betrayal? Or is there still animosity? Leave a comment with your ideas.